can see where this train is heading, and love, reduce me here. Let me off. The wash day before last was the last straw for me. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, when I did that video in March that showed, or February or March or whenever it was, that showed that giant wig worth of hair, that attachment ponytail that came out, right? And I said, I'm never doing twists this small before. And I cited that for the reason for that ball. A couple of wash days ago, I had a ball that was even bigger than that one. It looked like my head was on the table. I said, God, oh my gosh. I said, no. I said, get behind me. I said, there's no way we're going to continue down the road like that. I was so shocked that I didn't know what to do with the hair. Usually I just put it in the bin. I know someone's going to tell me I need to burn it and all these things. I know. But I usually put it in the bin. And it was so big that I felt like I couldn't put it in the bin because I felt like it was too substantial. I didn't know what to do with it. And that told me at that time, I was like, this can't go on. You can't be doing this, mate. You can't be doing this, mate. So I just knew that something had to give. And that's what prompted all the changes in this video. And that's what prompted this video to begin with. Hi guys, so today we're talking about my journey with Mini-Twist that has both been majorly positive and majorly negative. So in this video, we'll address why I switched up my regimen in the first place, my current regimen that has been causing more harm than good, the unexpected problems that my hair has been facing because of that regimen, and the scary long-term implications of them, the changes I'm making to save my hair and get myself back on track, and my long-term hair goals. So I really contemplated on whether it was a good thing to make this video or not, because I know a lot of you loves look up to me when it comes to hair care, and I know that it seems like I know everything about my hair, but I'm still learning too, especially when I change my regimen. When I make like super big changes to my regimen, I basically have to learn my hair again. And I just hope sharing this experience may help someone else who's going through the same things. Let's get through this together. As always, timestamps will be available in the description box below for those who want to jump to specific parts. Hey guys, editing me here. So this video, if you can believe it, was actually filmed back in September. So as you can imagine, a lot has changed since then. So because of that, editing me will be interjecting throughout the video to share updated information. And hopefully I'll have some other videos coming up soon too. But yes, without further ado, please enjoy. So if you're new here, I should let you know that I recently started university again as a mature student on a very intensive course. And since I knew I was going to be super busy here, I wanted a hairstyle that I could essentially keep up in the long term while studying, while working, and while managing my business part-time as well. And though I love the braid outs, you guys know how much I love braid outs, I knew it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to work. It just wouldn't work for my schedule anymore. So for the past few months, I've been trialing a new regimen. My hair hates tension, so I thought Mini-Twist would be a good way to keep my hair loose without it being loose per se. And it has definitely reduced tension. Hey guys, editing me here. So me in the video definitely overtalked this part, so I'm just going to quickly give you an overview about what my regimen was when I was wearing Mini-Twists. So the plan was that I would wash and deep condition my hair while in the twist I'd been wearing for the last 3 weeks, every 3 weeks, to save time, and then I would take them down one by one and retwist them one by one, basically, all in the same day after washing, so that I'd have a quick and efficient time doing so, because honestly, like, I'm busy and my hair is very long, and doing Mini-Twists can take upwards of 8 to 10 hours. If you watch my 24 days in Mini-Twist video that I uploaded recently, you'll see that I never really established an effective moisturizing routine. I'll leave a link to the video in the description box below if you want to check it out, because I had multiple shocking takeaways from that period. So back to the story, I thought Mini-Twists were perfect because they're cute and I love feeling cute. and I had a lot of fun with them while I had them. But alas, the stakes are too high, guys. Like, I'm not even joking. The stakes are in the sky. I've been running into so many issues, and man, can't go on like this. I can't. And the funny thing is, I've known that perhaps this mini twist routine wouldn't make sense. And I knew that since February. So when I uploaded that wash day video, that's why I kept saying, this is not a tutorial. This is just what I'm doing right now. I'll update you once I figure it out, because I knew that I hadn't figured it out yet. So I'll link that video as well in the description box below, because that fully shows the regimen that I just explained. So since February, I've made some small tweaks that have been small improvements, but overall it's still bad. I don't have enough control over how my hair is doing and what my hair is doing. And all of the problems that I'm about to go through are a result of me switching up my regimen completely and going for something that I thought would work as a busy student. I built this entire routine around convenience, but I didn't really realize the trade-offs. So let's talk about the actual problems that I'm facing, and we'll talk about how I have solved them and I'm planning to solve them. So the tangles, oh gosh, they've been a huge issue for me during the detangling and retwisting process. So what will happen is, as I'm sitting there, like undoing and retwisting the back of my hair, even though I've stretched the sections at the top, so I'll have them in some kind of twisted bun, and you'll see in that video that I'm telling you about, the mini twist wash day video, the parts that I'm not working on, they start to like curl up and shrink because they're just sitting there product free. So after washing, you already know, like while you're washing, you're doing a scalp massages or whatever, it creates tangles. Then as my hair sits on top of my head for hours without any product, it's like a recipe for disaster. The longer I take to retwist, the more my hair tangles on itself. And we're talking 8+ hours. Oh my gosh, sometimes even 10 or 11 hours of just sitting there, no product, no protection. By the time I get to it, I'm dealing with a tangled mess, basically. Because my hair's so tangled, I've basically had to resort to harsher detangling methods. So you guys know that I love my tangle teaser, but traditionally, my tangle teaser is more of an afterthought after my finger detangling to get basically all the remaining tangles out. However, I've had to use it more and more and more because my hair is just so tangly. Tangles lead to breakage, and breakage leads to damage, and damage impacts my hair's health and length retention. It's just not sustainable. So what am I doing about it? Let's go to some good news, because that sounds terrible. So we're doing a complete overhaul of this whole routine, okay? No more washing and then retwisting the same day. I've tried this 8 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't work for me. I've given up. I have tried my best. It does not work. Long-term effects are that the tangles just start to build up over time. From now on, if I do mini twists, I'll be undoing them fully the day before wash day and finger detangling them as I take them down. I'll wash my hair loose, and if I want mini twists afterwards, I'll put them back in. So this should make a huge difference because it won't allow my hair to tangle up on itself after washing. I won't be dealing with the matting and the tangling that's been happening, and overall it will just be better for the long-term health of my hair. Breakage. So very recently, and I'm talking like the last 6 weeks or so of my last regimen, I've noticed very tiny curls are like 1/2 centimeter long on the toilet seat or on the sink, which is usually right in front of me when I'm remoisturizing my hair or installing my curlers. So this breakage seemed to be a result of some kind of dryness and overall weakness in my hair. And as you saw in my 24 days in my mini twist video, I didn't really have like a concrete maintenance routine for my hair in mini twist. I believe this is what caused the dryness, and I was right because I've solved it now. Also, I was wearing my hair basically out every day in a stretch style. I do a lot of cute styles in mini twist, which is great, but I can also incorporate protection into that. Breakage is a huge problem, obviously, because breakage means that, again, you're damaging your hair health is not optimal, and you're not retaining length. I can't have that. So what am I going to do about it? I'm refocusing on a moisture and hydration, especially on the ends of my hair. During my braid out regimen, I would only have to re-moisturize my hair on wash day, basically every 7 to 14 days, depending on how much time I had. And because of the products that I used, which was water, a leave-in, and my hair butter, which, guys, by the way, is back in stock. So if you missed a PSA, here it is. Because I'm living in a university dorm at the moment, which I will show you guys in another video, I have very limited space, so I could only make so many and bring them with me. So if you are interested, I would grab them because I don't think I'll be able to make any more before the semester. Before the next semester, basically. Anyway, as I was saying, due to the products I was using, my hair was always happy and luscious and moist and soft. However, now that my hair is in mini twists or smaller twists and I'm washing only once every 3 weeks or so, and it's constantly out, it's just not enough for my hair, understandably so. Initially, I thought I could use my hair butter on wash day and then refresh my twist with like a spritz, which I was doing, and then use the butter on my end when I curl my hair. But mostly I was using some argan oil, water, and a leave-in, and it just wasn't enough. But now I'm gonna be remoisturizing every 7 days, every Sunday, whether my hair is dry or not. I don't even care. It's gonna have moisture. It's gonna be luscious whether it likes it or not. Also, I'm going back to my full liquid, leave-in, butter combination every single time I re-moisture. So another thing I thought about is deep conditioning. I'm going back to overnight deep conditioning. I don't care. I don't care if it's not popular. I'm going back to it. Now that I've vanquished the wash and retwist situation, inevitably it means that my wash day will have to take place over 2 days anyway, whenever mini twists are involved. That's because I need to unravel and detangle, and then I need to wash and retwist, right? There's no way all of that's happening in one day. I don't foresee it happening. My hair used to love it, and I got rid of it for the sake of saving time. But in the end, nothing for me, for my hair, nothing beats overnight deep conditioning. My hair loved it. It's not popular anymore. I don't care. I remember that my hair loves it. I did it this past wash day as well, and my hair was so happy. Hey guys, editing me here again. So I did try overnight deep conditioning and it worked well for the first 3 wash days or so. Then I noticed that my hair was moisturized enough and that I didn't need it anymore, which was great. So my hair became a lot softer and happier, but if I had continued, I could tell that it would have just gotten mushy, which is something we don't want at all. So since then, I've been deep conditioning for about 30 minutes and everything has been great. I think my hair needed rescuing as it was probably chronically dry when I was doing mini twists, but it has been solved now. Shedding. So my hair is shedding more recently. I think the main reason for this is my chronically dry scalp. I've always had a dry scalp. Literally as long as I can remember as a child, I've always had a dry scalp. I've always been prone to dandruff. How I used to manage it when my hair was basically forever in braid outs was that because I was washing every 7 to 10 days, that was enough hydration basically for my scalp at the time to stop it from being so itchy and stop it from being dry. Now I'm washing my hair every 3 weeks or so. It's not allowing me to hydrate my scalp as often as my scalp would like, and so I'm seeing again the dandruff, feeling a little of the itchiness. Excessive shedding is obviously bad because it means that I'm losing more hairs than I need to every day, which will eventually lead to thinning. I'm not at that point, luckily, where I can say my hair is thin. No. However, I will say that it is not as thick as I remember. So I want that thickness back. So how will I combat this? I need to make sure that my scalp is hydrated every week. But it's also true that I'm not washing my hair every week. It's not possible. If you guys saw the workload, you wouldn't expect such a thing from me. Absolutely not. So what I can do is I can hydrate my hair slash refresh my scalp every week when I'm refreshing my hair. So I've already started doing this like a few weeks ago, and my scalp feels a lot better already, honestly. I've been using mint tea to spray on my scalp. After I spray my scalp with the mint tea, I give myself a little massage, and then I'll just apply the hair oil that I'm always using. I'll just apply that on top. And I've noticed a huge difference in how my scalp feels, and last wash day I definitely noticed less shedding. Pause, it's me again. So, imagine, I definitely spoke too soon because I've recently realized that my scalp is doing much better with just the mint tea alone. After a while, the oil buildup was starting to make my head very itchy, especially towards wash day, like to the point where I'm a bit of a hard scratcher, so I was getting like scabs, which isn't great. So now, once I spritzed my hair with the tea, my whole hair, including my scalp, I just leave it alone, and my hair is doing fine. A lot of the time, less is more, as we know. As for additional changes, the things I mentioned before are the main things I'm doing to combat the exact issues I'm having, but I'm also making some overall changes just to improve my hair regimen in general. So you've probably noticed in this video, my twists are quite large compared to what you're used to. I'll show you the back. They're quite large, and honestly, my hair's thanking me. The larger the twists I use, the more my hair is protected, and the fewer tangles that occur when I'm taking my hair down. Also, looking at all the time that I'm going to be spending on my hair going forward, I don't think it would be that smart to do such tiny twists back to back all the time. I think it would probably make me get a bit tired of things, not just mini twists. I don't think I've mentioned this on my channel before, but my hair thrives in large braids. So the time I was away from my channel, last October to around February, my hair was basically all the time in large braids, and those large braids resembled what I used to call my wash day braids for my twist outs, for my braid outs, sorry. And my hair stays happy because it's grouped in large sections and it's also stretched. However, I don't like the look. Oh my gosh, see me, I know, I don't. I didn't mind it back when I had braid outs, because it was like I knew it was only for a couple of days and then I was gonna have the braid out. But having like those braids continuously for 3 weeks, at the time it was great because I was at school, I was busy. And probably I'm gonna feel like that again. But I got tired of the look, which is why I switched it up to mini twists. Because sue me, I get tired of things too. I like variety, I like change. But I also like healthy hair, so I am gonna go back to the large braids part time. But I'll also be doing mini twist part time, and who knows what other styles I'll be doing as well. I know, editing me here again. So basically, since September all the way, actually no, since October all the way till now, this is what my hair has been doing, what you can see on the screen. I've been doing twists that are twisted up at the end into a bob, and I've literally been wearing it in several different styles since October because I love it so much. It's cold, it doesn't get in my way, it's perfect. Bringing back staple products. Over the years, due to a lot of my old favorites being discontinued, reformulated, I've had to use a lot of different products in search of staples. I also started working with a beauty company, which gave me access to a lot of different products that were at a highly discounted price. And that has been helpful for economic reasons, as my hair is long, as you know, so I do use a lot of product. However, it's not great for quality control or continuity. And I can't really choose what products I'm buying if I go that route because I just have to take whatever is kind of on offer. However, I'm really not happy with that anymore. I really want to look at the products I'm using and see whether or not they are working for my hair. So in the next few weeks, I'll be sharing my favorite products. These are ones that I've been using for a long time, and explaining which ones I'm not using anymore either and the reasons for that. Also, just gone back to my old favorites. Imagine some of them I already had at home, but but I was saving for some imaginary special occasion. Make it make sense. A refocus on natural products. So this whole debacle with my hair, guys, this whole debacle has lit a fire in me. I want to make changes for the better of my hair. I want to take care of it and I want growth now, okay? I refocused on other things before, but it's time to come home to healthy hair care. I want to refocus on using products that have natural ingredients. I want to try more DIYs. Okay, not too many DIYs. Okay, you know what? I'll make tea for my hair. That's the extent of the DIYs, to be honest with you. I used to focus on natural products before and it really benefited my hair. So why not go back to that? There's no reason not to. What that means to me is that my hair is thick, moisturized, and retaining length. So as part of that, I'm setting myself a new length goal. I would like to get thigh length hair. I'm just putting it out there. I would like thigh length hair. Right now, I believe my hair touches like just below like the top of my butt. And I tend to just maintain it there. It got to that length about 2022 and I've just maintained it there. However, I've decided that growth is one of the great indicators that I'm doing the right thing with my hair. And so I'd like to see more of it, basically. I'll do a length check probably at some point this week, just so you guys can see where I'm starting, and we'll compare it in a few months as well. So have you noticed anything about your hair lately? What's your current regimen and how is it working for you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below because I read every single message. Also, let me know what you'd like to see next, and your comment could inspire the next upload. Check the description box for the videos I mentioned, and I'll also link my online store where you can get your hair butters as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Guys, I've actually got a new camera. Can you tell? Can you tell? Does it look different? And it comes with a little microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me well compared to before. I know I always had trouble with my microphones, but thank you so much for sticking with me, guys. I am feeling very different after this transition to university. I'm in my dorm room as we speak. I will do a dorm room tour because you deserve it and I love you guys. But overall I'm just feeling really overwhelmed and grateful. Overwhelmed in a good way, and so grateful for all the opportunities I've been given. All thanks goes to God, as well as my family and my close friends for supporting me, and you guys. So thank you so much for supporting my small business and for loving to hear what I have to say. But yeah, I'll leave you here and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.